Hello, it's me Navin Bhattrai from Software College Computing Batch 28B. My CU ID is 10791275. The project I have done is retail management system. The main motive of the system is to manage the product, suppliers, and the employee of the system. Before entering the main interface of retail management system, user have to register the account by click on this register button like this. This is the registration interface. If the user click on register button without fill the information, the error message will pop up said all fields are required for registration. Now I'm going to add the new user to the system, name Monish, last name Silwal, address Kolonki, contact number 9861922169, gender male, email monish@gmail.com, password 12345, confirm password 12345. If the user click register, then the error message pop up said the please agree the term and condition. Before registration, user have to agree the term and condition of the system and register the account. Now the registration of the user is successfully done. If the user forget the password accidentally, user can set the new password by click on this forget password and enter the username is email. gmail.com. Now the new password is 123. This means please select the correct email. This means the provided email is wrong. I have to change the email. The spelling of Gmail is incorrect. gmail.com. Now the password has been changed successfully. Now user can log into the system by entering the username and password. Username is monish@gmail.com and the password is 123. And if the user click login, it says congratulations, login successful. This is the main interface of retail management system. Here we can add the category, subcategory of product. Now I'm going to add product. If the user click on add without entering the data in entry field, the error message will be pop up. All fields are required. Now I'm going to add the new data called 117 and category is books and add that data. It says the value is successfully added. If I want to sort that data, I can simply sort the data by entering the category ID. To sort the data, I have used a sorting algorithm. If I want to sort the data 117 and click on sort, it shows the books. If I want to update that books, I can update the data. Now I'm going to change the category to soap and update that data. Data is successfully updated. If I want to recheck that data is updated or not, I can simply sort the data again. Clear 117. We can see there is a soap. We can also delete the data by click on delete. Yes, the data is successfully deleted. I can also recheck the data is deleted or not. 117. We can see there is no data is fetched on this entry field. I simply use clear button to clear this entry field. In that same manner, we can add the subcategory if the user click on add button without entering the data in entry field, all field are required message error will be pop-up. Now I'm going to add subcategory, new subcategory 1010 category is cosmetics. It will be hook, the category subcategory name. If I add that data is successfully added. If I want to sort the data 1010, now it will be sort the data cosmetics hooks. I can also update that data hooks to books, hooks to mix. Data is successfully updated. I can also recheck the data 1010 and sort data. The data is gone. If I want to delete the data, I can simply delete the data by click on delete. Yes, the data is successfully deleted. I can clear the data and sort the data is deleted or not. No, there is no data is in this system. The data is deleted from the database. In that same way, we can also add the product. If the user click on add without adding the data, it will the pop-up message will be occur. If I want to add the product 1020 category books subcategory category cold drinks subcategory orange drinks, if it is occur, product name is JD, product quantity is 49, product price is 50,000 and the cost price is 30,000. We can add this data. Data is successfully added. We can see if I want to clear this data, I can simply use clear button. If I want to sort the data, I can simply sort data by clicking on source. It will be pop up here. If I want to sort the data, if I click on here source, I can also delete and update the data of that product. Now moving forward to the manage employees of the system. Here I can add the data of employee by entering the name, address, contact, password, gender, role, address and employee ID. If the user click on add without entering data, the same message will be pop up. I have to add new data, others, email others@gmail.com, contact 169, password @gender, male, role, employee, address Sukedara, employee ID 200079 and add that data. Data is successfully added. If I want to clear this entry field, I can use the clear button. If I want to fetch data to here, I can simply use cursor point at this data. Data will fetch here. I can update the data and change the password to 12345 and update. Click on update. Data will be successfully updated. Password is 12345 and also delete the same data by click on this and delete. Data is successfully deleted. I can also clear this entry field as well by performing clear on this button. To manage the suppliers, there is a suppliers window. This is the suppliers management. Here we can manage the suppliers, which suppliers take which product and what is the amount of the product, what is the quantity of the product. You can simply add here. If I want to add the new product, I click add, all fields are required for the entry. If I want to add the another data, 18 suppliers means JF and contact number 6789065, product type cold drinks and 60 and added data. we can see the data is added here successfully. If I want to change this data, if I want to if I clear the data, the interval will be clear. If I want to update the data and fetch the data, I can simply click on the row of the data and change to 60 to 70 and update the data. Data is successfully updated. You can see the quantity is 70. We can also sort this data by entering the name JF. If I enter the JF and sort the data, data will be sorted here. Data will be sorted here. If I want to delete that data, particular data, I can click on that data and delete. Data will be successfully deleted. Clear. I have to clear this. If I want to sort the data by its name, I can simply use the sort button to sort this data. Yes, the data is sorted successfully. Data is sorted successfully. You can see that. Now, if I want to view the product, I can use this button to view this product. Now we can see the data which are added from product, and we can view here in this frame and sort the data. If you want to sort RTY here, the data will be sorted here. And if you want to add here source cold drinks or electronics, if you want to sort electronics, and source the data, electronics will pop up here. Now I'm going to test the testing of the system. At last, the exit is used to close the system. To test my method of this system, I have used the testing method. I have to test my method of this system. I have imported the unit test which help us to test the method of the system. At first, I have to test the fetch method. Let's run the fetch and see the test is passed. The fetch method get the value of row, and if the value 7 is equal, if my expectation is equal to the fetch data, then the test will be passed. I can also test the sorting. It is also passed. The Shashwat is in index number 3 of that particular row which is fetched from database. I can also test the sorting also. Add. If I want to add the data, we can also test the add function. If I want to add new ID and name JFG and enter, the test is also passed. It means the data is successfully added. And self data assert is not means false, means if data is successfully added, it is not be false, it is be true, so the test will be passed. You can also test the update in that same manner, delete. Now I'm going to test the setter getter method. If I enter the name of any person like Nobin, if the set name is get from the get method, then it is equal to the set and get value, and the test will be passed. There is a raise error testing as well. To test the raise error, I can simply run the test. The test is passed because if the 89 value, if the subcategory 89 is string, then it will raise error and pass the system. Subcategory. Let's see the subcategory. If the subcategory type is not in int, it will raise error. Otherwise, it will testing will be failed. Now I'm going to testing. If I change this 89 to 89 in form, I think the test will be failed, because the test is not passed. It means it could not raise the error. Test again. The test is passed successfully. This is all my system and testing. Thank you.